Hello sports fans and welcome to the games. We're live at the Gulpee Arena for the first day of the Planet Zoo World Championships. Here we're putting 6 continents to the test over a series of events to crown one continent the world champion. Now, as far as I'm aware, this is the first time that anyone has attempted anything remotely like this, so it should be a bit of a riot. We've got 5 days of events lined up, and there'll be an animal or animals representing each of the 6 continents for all of these events. So, who's going to be taking part? For Team Africa, we have the ostrich, Thompson's gazelle, West African lion, ring-tailed lemur, and the hippopotamus. For Team Asia, we have the snow leopard, Bengal tiger, dhole, gharial, and the Indian elephant. For Team Europe, we have the fallow deer, reindeer, Eurasian lynx, grey seal, and the polar bear. Team Oceania is the kangaroo, the dingo, cassowary, koala, and saltwater croc. For Team North America, we have the pronghorn antelope, cougar, timber wolf, California sea lion, and the grizzly bear. And last but not least, representing Team South America is the jaguar, llama, giant anteater, giant otter, and the capuchin monkey. So a kind of mixed bag there that hints at what some of our events are all going to be about. That's the teams taking part. Let's see what events we've got up for day 1. You may have noticed there's a track set up here with 3 lanes. And yep, that means today we're going to be doing the track events. First event is the 100-meter sprint, so a straight line from the start to the finish. First up to take on the sprint is the pronghorn, the jaguar, and the kangaroo. Both the kangaroo and the jaguar have great stride lengths in their favour, but the pronghorn, now they are at a slight disadvantage with their length there, but they take their strides a lot quicker, so there is that in their favour. So round 1, ready to go. And that's jaguar straight out the gate. Bit of hesitation from the pronghorn there. Clear lead by the jaguar, kangaroo and pronghorn neck and neck behind. Yep, that's going to be an easy win by jaguar. Let's see how the others fare. So, pronghorn second and kangaroo unfortunately in third. Couldn't quite keep the pace. Nice win by jaguar there, and pronghorn did very well to catch up from that late start. So jaguar in a good place for the title, but we've still got the ostrich, the fallow deer, and the snow leopard to go. So, ostrich has historically been a very quick runner in the Planet Zoo races. There's a good chance if they're quick out the gate, they could win this. Fallow deer is a new competitor, not seen these guys run before, so not entirely sure how they're going to perform today. Snow leopard, I'm anticipating them to be very much the same line as the jaguar, so a worthy competitor for the other animals. So, here we go. Who's going to make the first move? Oh, it's the snow leopard. Snow leopard straight out the gate there. But as predicted, early overtake by ostrich. They're far too good at this. That's a comfortable win by ostrich. Next up, that's fallow deer through next. Closely followed by snow leopard. So, clear win by ostrich there by a mile. That gives Africa the gold medal for this round, and I'm sure they're very pleased about that. Good effort by all animals involved though. That was a very clean and uncomplicated first race to run. So final scores round 1. Ostrich is the clear winner at just over 10 seconds to complete the course. In second place is jaguar at 3 seconds behind. And finally third place goes to the fallow deer at just over 14 seconds. So that's the first gold medal goes to Africa, silver goes to South America, and Europe sitting there with 1 bronze medal so far. Let's get cracking on round 2. Right, round 2 of track day is a relay race. Now, I've had to set the course up a little funky for this to work. There's some clear separation at the changeover points, and that's to make sure the animals actually run the right way. In my trials, they were running all over the place, sometimes running off the course completely, which we can't have that in a professional race environment. So setting up this way has them running in a more predictable way. Anyway, for relay racing, we have 3 animals per continent taking part. All 3 scores per team will be added for the final time. Kicking off the first leg of round 2, we have the same animals that competed in round 1. So, kangaroo, jaguar, pronghorn, snow leopard, fallow deer, and the ostrich. And it's kangaroo and jaguar quick off the mark this time. Few stragglers at the back. Smooth overtake by the ostrich there. Yeah, no surprises there. Ostrich coming out on top again, followed not long after by the jaguar, then fallow deer, kangaroo and pronghorn not long after. Just the snow leopard taking a little longer there. This brings us to leg 2. Those in leg 2 were called to the enclosure at the same time as their teammate finished in leg 1, so they should be appearing in the order that they finished there. And that seems to be the case here. We've got Thompson's gazelle showing up first, although they're very slow about it. Not sure they know what they're doing here. Llama representing South America seems to have an advantage. Indeed, that's an overtake by the South American team, so South America currently out in front. Thompson's gazelle are extremely quick on their feet though, so yeah, here we go. Thompson's gazelle just narrowly in front of the llama at the finish line. Reindeer scooping up third in second leg. Bit of a lag for the rest of them, being slow on the changeover with the staff. For Oceania, Dingo out here on their own. There's a couple still left to go as well. Yeah, not the speediest here for the Dingo. That might have consequences for leg 3. Finally, last 2 competitors for leg 2 have showed up. Blame likely lies with the caretakers for that, but it's part of the race. It includes the time caretakers take to get them there. Bengal tiger for Asia taking the leap first, but speed of the cougar there, they haven't held that for long. Cougar sprinting much faster. Yep, that is, cougar comes in 5th and last place for the Bengal tiger there on leg 2. All that change in leg 2, quite a fragmented start to leg 3. West African lion doesn't seem affected by the caretaker time. And a few crates coming in not far behind, but they have a clear lead here. West African lion coming first in the 3rd leg. That wins Team Africa gold in the 2nd round. That's an impressive early lead for the African team overall. A few more on their way through now. Eurasian lynx and giant anteater there. And cassowary just landed. But 2nd place there to the Eurasian lynx. Well done. Giant anteater a little slower in their pace, unfortunately. Enough time for our cassowary to catch up there. Cassowary comfortably taking 3rd. Still 3 animals to go. Not like Lion Cares, having a bit of a celebratory sleep there on the course. Couple of crates coming through. Who have we got left? Come on, hurry up. That's a Timberwolf for North America, and that's a Dhole for Asia. Timberwolf making great strides, but they're not the quickest of the animals here today. This is more of a trot to the finish line. But they're not last. That place, unfortunately, is reserved for the Dhole. Yes, they're a tiny animal, so I can understand that they're taking a little longer to get through here. Come on, bud. At least finish, you're almost there. And there we go. Asia, unfortunately, finishes round 2 at last place. That concludes round 2, so let's take a look at the relay leaderboard. With the collective team scores added together, Africa takes 1st place at just under 2 minutes to complete. Europe is 2nd, taking silver at just over 2 minutes. And coming in for the bronze is South America at just over 2 minutes as well. That means no medals for Oceania, North America or Asia in this round. So after 2 events, the overall leaderboard, this has Africa storming ahead already with 2 gold medals. Europe and South America in joint 2nd and 3rd place with 1 silver and 1 bronze each. North America, Oceania and Asia have a ways to go to catch up. No medals yet awarded for any of those teams. This is just day 1 though, plenty more events to come, so plenty of time for them to catch up. Join us tomorrow for the day 2 events where things will be getting a little higher than they've been today. A little more agility than speed might be required. Until then, thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.